how many people across Indianapolis today are mourning. And that's what I want to talk about. Not just the deaths, but what these losses say about Naptown, about Indiana, about our culture, and about how difficult it can be for artists to truly make it out of their hometowns. For people outside Indiana, these names might not mean much. But in Indianapolis, people know who Lil E was. People know who Playboy the Great was. They weren't just artists who appeared overnight chasing internet fame. These were two black men who spent years, even decades, building their names, recording music, performing, supporting local talent, representing Indianapolis, hip-hop, when nobody else would. That's why their deaths hit differently. Because when a local artist dies, you're not just losing a musician, you're losing part of the city's history. You're losing a voice that helped define a generation. You're losing somebody's childhood soundtrack, somebody's favorite song, somebody's friend, somebody's family member. And that's the part that keeps bothering me. Indianapolis has always had talent. But it struggled to turn that talent into national recognition. When people think about Indiana music legends, they usually mention names like Babyface or Michael Jackson. And they would. Those are icons. But after them, how many true music superstars has Indiana produced? How many artists have reached that level of success while still being connected to the city? None. And that's frustrating because the talent has always been here. The talent is in the neighborhoods. The talent is in the studios. The talent is performing in clubs every weekend. The talent is uploading songs from bedrooms and basements across Indiana. But for so many artists, the spotlight never arrives. That's one reason Lil E's story feels especially heartbreaking, because it felt like something was happening. It felt like a comeback. If you've been paying any attention this year, you saw it. New music, new videos, consistency, momentum, energy. It looked like a veteran artist was finding a new audience while reconnecting with the old one. And then suddenly, the story ends, just like that.
Man, they told me to come to the Lil E out release party, nigga, and it's packed in the motherfucker out here. I'm talking about they got all type of hoes. Oh shit, we live?
On the scene.
I'm seeing where IMPD got calls from shots fired and there was someone murdered here. Now,
sometimes we talk about rappers as if they're somehow separate from everyone else. We reduce them to headlines. We reduce them to statistics. We reduce them to social media posts. But these are human beings. These are fathers, brothers, friends, mentors, community figures. And when they're gone, entire neighborhoods feel that loss. Not just fans, whole neighborhoods. There's also a bigger conversation here, a conversation Indianapolis has been having for years. The reality facing many black men in this city, state, and country alone. These challenges, the violence, the lack of opportunities, the feeling that success can be incredibly difficult to reach and even harder to maintain. For some young people, music becomes the escape route. It's the dream, it's the ladder. It's the chance to build something bigger. What happens when even the people who dedicate decades to that dream never get the opportunity they deserve? All about my bacon. I ain't really worried about a nigga hating. What happens when local legends remain local legends? What happens when cities don't invest enough in preserving their own culture? These are questions worth asking. Today should have been a celebration. Juneteenth is about freedom. It's about progress. It's about remembering how far we've come. Yet here we are discussing another life lost, another artist gone, another family grieving, another community searching for answers.
I don't really report much on crime, but if this is true that it is Lil E that has been murdered, please send condolences to the family. Give them some time to...
And regardless of what details emerge from the investigation, one thing is already clear. Indianapolis lost something valuable today.
Process this right now because this is a pretty big tragedy.
These aren't losses that can simply be replaced. You can replace a song. You can replace a playlist. You can replace a trend. But replacing people who spent decades helping build a city's culture, that's much harder.
Think you can whoop me? I can tell. Throw them bitches.
Tonight, I want to send my condolences to the families, friends, and fans of Playboy the Great and Eric Lil E Butler. May their loved ones find strength during an incredibly difficult time. And for the rest of us, let us remember these artists not only for how they died, but for how they lived, for the music they created, the people they inspired, and the legacy they leave behind.
Real, nigga, y'all see the chain, nigga?
Yeah, y'all know what's going on, man. Mob, man. Thug even folks just dropped.